The 2027 Toyota 4Runner TRD could be the SUV that makes every off-road rival nervous, because Toyota isn't trying to build another soft crossover with aggressive styling. The 4Runner name has always represented rugged capability, and a future TRD-focused version could push that reputation even further with serious off-road hardware, a tougher design, advanced technology, and the kind of durability that makes drivers comfortable leaving the pavement behind. But there is one major compromise hiding underneath all that ruggedness. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why it could be the most important thing to consider before getting excited about this machine. From the first look, the 2027 4Runner TRD could have exactly the attitude buyers expect from a serious Toyota off-roader. Picture a wide, upright stance, muscular fender arches, a high hood, aggressive LED headlights, a commanding grille, reinforced bumpers, rock rails, roof rails, and large all-terrain tires. The design wouldn't need to scream for attention because the proportions would already communicate strength. High ground clearance would help the vehicle clear rocks, deep ruts, and uneven terrain, while the short overhangs could improve approach and departure angles. This is where the 4Runner's identity becomes important. It isn't simply about looking adventurous. The entire vehicle needs to work when the trail gets difficult. A TRD-focused setup could include selectable drive modes, an advanced four-wheel drive system, low-range gearing, locking differentials, hill descent control, crawl-focused technology, and terrain management, systems designed to keep the vehicle moving when traction becomes unpredictable, instead of constantly fighting the driver. The electronics could help manage throttle response, braking, and torque distribution while the driver focuses on choosing the right line. Suspension would be another major part of the formula. A serious off-road 4Runner could use long travel components, specialized dampers, reinforced suspension parts, and carefully tuned geometry to maintain wheel contact across uneven surfaces. On rocky trails, suspension articulation becomes critical because a vehicle can have all the power in the world and still become stuck if its wheels cannot maintain traction. The TRD package could therefore focus less on numbers that look impressive on paper, and more on what actually happens when the road becomes difficult. Under the hood, the future 4Runner could continue moving toward electrification while preserving the torque and control expected from a body-on-frame SUV. A turbocharged powertrain with hybrid assistance could provide strong low-end torque, smoother acceleration, and potentially improved efficiency compared with older naturally aspirated setups. That combination would be especially useful off-road, where precise torque delivery matters more than simply producing a huge horsepower number. On highways, hybrid assistance could also make the 4Runner feel more refined and responsive. Inside, Toyota could give the 2027 model a much more modern cabin while keeping the practical personality that 4Runner owners expect. A large infotainment display, digital instrumentation, smartphone integration, wireless charging, multiple USB ports, advanced navigation, and intelligent driver assistance could make everyday driving significantly easier. Durable materials would still matter because an off-road SUV should be able to handle muddy boots, wet equipment, camping gear, and outdoor adventures without feeling fragile. The rear cargo area could offer flexible storage, while foldable seats could transform the cabin for longer equipment or road trips. And if you're enjoying this deep dive into the potential 2027 4Runner TRD, hit like and subscribe because more future SUVs, off-road monsters, and extreme automotive concepts are coming. Safety would also be a major part of the package. Toyota's latest driver assistance technologies could provide features such as adaptive cruise control, lane guidance, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alerts, traffic sign recognition, parking assistance, and advanced camera systems. A 360-degree camera could become particularly useful on difficult trails, allowing the driver to see obstacles that would normally disappear behind the hood or bodywork. But technology should never replace mechanical capability. The real magic would happen when the electronics and hardware work together. Imagine climbing a steep rocky trail with low-range gearing engaged, the suspension absorbing each uneven section, the traction system managing individual wheels, and the driver carefully choosing a line around obstacles. That is where a serious TRD 4Runner could separate itself from ordinary SUVs. It could also remain surprisingly comfortable on pavement. Adaptive suspension and improved cabin insulation could make long highway journeys quieter and smoother, while the high seating position would maintain the commanding view that 4Runner drivers love. However, now comes the hidden weakness I promised at the beginning. The 2027 4Runner TRD's biggest advantage could also be its biggest compromise. Rugged hardware adds weight, complexity, and cost. A body-on-frame structure, four-wheel drive components, off-road suspension, large tires, and protective equipment can make a vehicle heavier and less efficient than a conventional crossover. Fuel economy may not be its strongest point, and large off-road tires can produce additional road noise and higher replacement costs. But that's the price of building something designed for serious adventure. The 4Runner isn't supposed to be the lightest or most economical SUV in the parking lot. It's supposed to be the one that keeps going when the parking lot ends. And that's why the 2027 Toyota 4Runner TRD could remain so compelling. It could combine rugged mechanical engineering with modern hybrid technology, advanced safety, improved comfort, and genuine off-road capability. For daily drivers, it could offer practicality. For families, it could provide space and confidence. For adventurers, it could become a platform for camping, exploring, towing, and escaping crowded roads. The biggest question isn't whether the 4Runner can look tough. It already has that reputation. The real question is whether Toyota can make the next generation even more capable, without losing the simple, durable character that made the name legendary. If Toyota gets that balance right, the 2027 4Runner TRD won't just be another off-road SUV. It could be the machine that reminds the entire market why rugged SUVs still matter.